Namaste everyone. Hope you all enjoyed the summer camp. Whenever we look at our own progress in life, children often look at how many marks they have got. In fact, children don't look at it, parents look at it. Look at the grades of the child. When parents look at their own lives, they look at the degrees that they have earned, their bank balance, the credit history for that matter, or any kind of achievements that they have made. And most of these achievements are looked at along the lines of the cognitive dimension. Intellectually, what has been my output? This is always the focus of how we look at our own progress. But you would have seen that as part of this summer camp, we've designed a holistic program where there is something for each dimension. The physical, which we call the Annamaya Kosha. The vital, which we call the Pranamaya Kosha. The emotional, which we call the Manomaya Kosha. The intellectual or cognitive dimension called the Vijnanamaya Kosha. And the spiritual aesthetic dimension, which is the Anandamaya Kosha. So as the child participated in the 2-week summer camp, there were a lot of physical activities, insights from Ayurveda, a lot of team activities, presentations, a lot of activities with respect to enhancing the prana, being outside or doing pranayama for that matter, chanting, and the intellectual dimension in terms of learning the various topics and frameworks, and at the same time enjoying the whole experience. At the end of the day, children should enjoy whatever they do. And that is mainly possible only when the design of a program or an initiative or the entire educational ecosystem itself is holistic in nature. And that is what we attempted in this program, in the summer camp. And dear children, hope you all enjoyed the camp and had a fun-filling experience. I kept looking at the various photographs and the various chants that you have done, and the amazing effort that you have put towards creating the various crafts, the puppets and all of that. And all of us back in Bharat are so excited towards whatever you have achieved as part of this summer camp, and hope you will carry forward these learnings, and hope to see many of you come and join Tatva Academy now that you have gotten a glimpse of what a day looks like in a Gurukula like learning environment, but at the same time integrating various aspects of ancient wisdom and modern sciences as well. Hope you all enjoyed. Namaste.
Om Shri Sangha Gurave Namaha. Shiva and Goddess Parvati, there came a twist of divine destiny, all because of one very special mango. Narayana, Narayana, Om Namah Shivaya, Lord Shiva. I have brought you this mango with wisdom, but I only have one. Please give it to the one who deserves it. Narayana, Narayana. Narada leaves.
O Lord Shiva, our sons Ganesha and Kartikeya are wise and worthy, but how should we decide who gets the mango?
That is correct, Parvati. I have an idea. Let us hold a challenge. Whoever goes around the world 3 times and comes back first will receive this mango. I am ready. Come on, my hero. Yes, I'm ready, Kartikeya. I will take you as fast as I can. Kartikeya mounts his peacock and flies off.
Lord Ganesha, come on. I can also take you as fast as I can around the world. What are you waiting for? Mushika, you don't have to set me anywhere. My parents are my world and they're the source of knowledge and love.
Ganesha looks at Shiva and Parvati, smiles at them, and bows to them. He slowly walks around Shiva and Parvati 3 times.
Parvati, no, Father, I have completed my journey around the world. Ganesha, your wisdom is deep. You understand the true meaning of world. You have won the mango.
They handed the mango to Ganesha. Just then, Kartikeya and Mayura returned, tired but smiling. No! What? Ganesha? You already got the mango? Father, he didn't even leave Mount Kailasha.
Kartikeya, Ganesha understanding that parents are the world. This is wisdom. Let's share the
Story. Ganesha teaches us devotion and inner understanding. Kartikeya teaches us detachment, reflection, and the higher tree. The mango was not just a fruit, it was a test of the soul. So next time we visit Palani, remember, it's not just a temple on a hill, but also the place where we have our Anadi Dharma Gurukula.
कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्मफलहेतुर्भुः मा ते संगोऽस्तु कर्मणि
चिन्तयन्तो मां ये जना परुपासते तेषां नित्यप्रयुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहम् कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः प्रणिपत्यैकमनेकं कं सत्यां देवतां परं ब्रह्म आर्यभट्टस्त्रीनिगताति गणितं कालक्रियां गोलम् मयूराणां नागानां ननयो यदा तत्त्ववेदाङ्कशास्त्राणां ज्योतिषं मूर्धनिस्थितं विष्णु महामाये श्रीपीठे स्वरपूजिते शङ्खचक्रगदाहस्ते महालक्ष्मी नमोऽस्तुते Bitter, but in Sanskrit is Tatva. Example of Tatva is bitter growth, namely medicine. Sweet is in English, and in Sanskrit is Madhura. An example of Madhura is sugar, sugarcane, honey. Salty is in English and Lavana is in Sanskrit, and the example of salty are being salt and sea water. Astringent is in English and Kashaya is in Sanskrit, and the example of astringent is Vavarana. Sour is in English, but in Sanskrit it's in Amma. The example of it is lemon. Cherry in Amma is a fruit. Next is spicy. Spicy in English, but in Sanskrit it's called 1. The examples are pepper, recitations, and chili.
First, let me ask you some questions. Have you ever tried adding a long list of numbers?
No.
That means we'll teach you today. Do you know that ancient Indians excelled in math?
Oh, is it?
Yeah. The conventional method of adding numbers is challenging, while adding a long list of numbers with many digits in it. This dot addition, known as Bindu Paddhati, is known in Indian tradition. So it might be a little bit confusing, so I'll give you an example. For doing dot addition technique, you start from left to right, and you go from down to up. So first, since there's a 4 and 8, you add 4 plus 8. 4 plus 8 is equal to 12. You put the dot as a 1 and you put the 2 right here. You do 2 plus 6, which is equal to 8. 8 plus 7 is equal to 15. You put the dot as a 1 right here and you put the 5 right here. You do that since there's no more numbers to add up in this column.
So next, in this row, you can see that we'll finish this row and there's 2 dots in this row. So we have to add those 2 dots to this number 1 here. So 2 plus 1 equals 3, and 3 plus 7 equals 10. So we put a dot here and 0 here. And 0 plus 4 equals 4, and 4 plus 8 equals 12. So we put a dot there and a 2 as the answer because there's no more numbers to add. And now, we're going to start. We're going to first count these dots, and because we have 2, we're going to count 2 plus 1, that would equal 3. So we won't put a dot because it's only a 1-digit number. So 3 plus 5, 5. 3 plus 5 is 8. So we won't put a dot because it's also a 1-digit number. So now 8 plus 6 is 12. We put a dot and put a 2. And then carry the 2 all the way to the 8. And then we'll carry the 2 to the 8 and it's a 10. So we'll put a dot. And then we'll put a 2 because we had 2 remaining. So we have 2. So then, and we count the dots on this row and then put the 2 here. So then our answer is 2,225. Now we're going to do a dot song to motivate you. So we're going to make it fun. Yes. Dot by dot we will add with glee. That is easy, you will see. One by one we will make it clear. Dot addition helps us steer. Carry over, never fear. Dot addition makes it clear. One by one we will add them all. List of numbers, big or small. Namaste. We're the Saraswati Squad. Today's topic is the Panchanga. Panchanga means Indian calendar. Panchanga means 5 parts. The 5
Amavasya to Purnima is Shukla Paksha and Purnima to Amavasya is Krishna Paksha. These are the 16 things. Amavasya, Pratipada, Dvitya, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami, Shashti, Saptami, Ashtami, Navami, Dashami, Ekadashi, Dvadashi, Trayodashi, Chaturdashi and Mahavashi.
And some of our Tuesday, we say in Sanskrit, Mangalavara, and Mangalavara is very much. Wednesday, we say Sanskrit, Budavara, Budavara means morning, Monday. And Thursday, we say in Sanskrit, Guruvar, and Guruvar is and Friday, in Sanskrit, Shukravara, and Shukravara is means. In Saturday, we say in Sanskrit, Shaniwara, and Shaniwara is Saturday, Sunday,
Nakshatra. Nakshatras are stars. There are only 7 nakshatras. My nakshatra is Swati. Does anybody know the nakshatra? Yes.
My nakshatra is Punarvasu.
Thank you for listening. Yes, Jay?
My nakshatra is Sita.
What's your nakshatra?
My nakshatra is Ashwini.
What's your nakshatra?
My nakshatra is Cook.
Thank you for listening to our presentation.
Level 1. Is 5 Yugma or Ayugma?
Ayugma.
And what do we call triangle in Sanskrit?
Rigam.
Good job. And what do we call 4 in Sanskrit?
Chaturani.
Okay. And then what we have 6 in number?
Shat.
Good. Like shed what? Can you give examples?
6 in number.
Shadrisa.
Okay. Now let's ask a couple of Vijnana questions, okay?
Navataha Charyamam Dashataha.
Okay. I'll ask some mathematical operations and you have to tell them in Sanskrit, okay? I see you're excited. What do we call additions?
Sankalana.
Subtraction?
Guna Sankalana.
Vyavakalanam.
Multiplication?
Preview. Preview. Preview.
Hey everyone, my son Arush, he's 5 years old and he's in this camp, and I'm really surprised to see the way he has improved. And even my friend's daughter Sachi, like they are friends since birth, and the way we have seen the bonding between the two kids, because we have until last year we have just seen them fighting when they had a play dates. But now we have seen a different level of bonding between these two kids, and I thank to all the acharyas, Shweta ji, Namrata ji and Tulsi ji. I don't know what magic you have done, the kids love you so much. Like today morning I told my son it's the last day of your camp and he was not happy. He was in the car, he was like, no mama, you are wrong. It's not my last day. I was like, no, I wish they could have conducted 2 more weeks. Our kids are very happy and I wish to spend more weekend, like some camps with you people. And thank you so much for teaching them so nicely. And we are very surprised with all the results. Thank you.
Namaste everyone, my name is Shloka. I'm also a parent here, and by the way I drive 22 miles one way, and at the end of the summer camp, I must need to say, it was the best decision of my life to put Kashmir through this experience. Like earlier as well during summer holidays, I used to put through several summer camps, but I was not finding the satisfaction despite paying skyrocketed prices for them. And once my daughter turned 3, then me and my wife started spending almost 20 minutes a day thinking about what is the right thing to do. For sure, as a parent, you need to think about academics. But one more important thing that we started observing at the age of 4 is like also the behavioral aspect. Now you call it behavior, but at the same time you also think about...
He mentioned different terms, but I picked the talent part. So then we started discussing how you became a good talented. That is because of the parents and acharyas, you made them to learn so much, that's why you are feeling talented. So that is the discussion. And when I came here, those two kishores, like how politely they came and did the namaskar. Like on the second day how I felt, and on the 8th day, it's completely changed. Now this day, like by seeing those two kishores, like it's a lot of change. I feel that definitely made them to no need to explain something else. These 10 days, like they made, it's a lifelong lesson. So definitely it is going to help everyone.